Hey y'all, Lauren here, Alpha Gal, that girl who used to be Lauren, wasn't allergic to life, got bit by a tick, and it caused me to become allergic to meat and dairy and all their byproducts. It's pretty much everything, and it's in everything, and everything touches it, and I've had to adapt to a vegan lifestyle, which I'm currently in right now. And some of you might say, oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, why are you whining? It's horrible, but let me back it up. I have Alpha Gal. I have a meat allergy and a dairy allergy and all of their byproduct allergy. And considering the way that our food industry works, they put these byproducts in everything. And unless your food is labeled kosher, parv, or vegan, certified vegan, you're going to have animal products in your food. Animal products in your cough drops. You're going to have animal products in your contacts. You're going to have animal products in your shampoos and your fingernail polishes. Everything, all your sauces, things that you would be like, what? I don't think that's right. Has some kind of animal product in it, whether it be dairy or bovine. I have been diagnosed Alpha Gal for 6 weeks. I've had it a lot longer, about 16 weeks. 16 weeks ago, I was bitten by a tick who embedded on my back and passed ehrlichiosis to me, which is a tick-borne illness, and it makes you very sick, gives you a fever, and if left untreated, it really tries to kill you. Tries to kill you dead. And I had some unfortunate things happen after I got bit by a tick, and I had a couple of adventures and didn't really realize, and I let that marinate in my bloodline for a very long time. Very long. So I'm pretty high functioning. I'm pretty active and involved and aware and lover of life. I just love to be outside, obviously. We sold our subdivision home and moved out to 24 acres. That's where I picked up this lovely tick. It's my little buddy. I've had to change my life. So I was admitted to the hospital. They gave me IV doxycycline to help me clear my system of the ehrlichiosis. It took 8 days for my test results to come back that I had a tick-borne illness, and that it was ehrlichiosis and not Lyme's or Rocky Mountain fever or one of the other tick-borne illnesses out there. So when I got this tick bite, somehow, no one knows how, this tick passed along this Alpha Gal meat protein allergy to me. I believe it's a meat protein allergy. The internet is very, very limited on Alpha Gal. Doctors, I have 4 primary care physicians. 4. I have an allergist. I have a cardiologist. I have a neurologist. I have an endocrinologist. I have a dermatologist. And no one knows how to treat me or what I can and cannot have. There is no database of this allergy in my hospital. There is no drop down for bovine. There is no Alpha Gal drop down. They cannot verify the active ingredients and the drugs that they're giving me. Let's back it up again. I've been making videos for a couple weeks now. Getting ready to launch this. I'm so excited. I feel so wonderful about it, and I feel like it's necessary because this is hard. And I don't know what I'm doing. And I know there's somebody else out there who is really struggling with this, and they don't know what they're doing. So I was released from the hospital, came back to my lovely man and my 4 wonderful children. I didn't know that everything contained meat or dairy, animal products of some kind. I was not aware of that. I knew that it was in Jell-O, and I knew that there were products that had, meat pieces, parts. But I didn't know the extent of that. I didn't know that the Zyrtec that my allergist prescribed to me, I didn't know that had lactose in it. I didn't know my knockoff brown cough drops that were the only thing keeping my airway open, and just soothed airwaves with some eucalyptus. I didn't realize that had meat or dairy products in it, and they both contain one or the other, or both, and you don't really know. You won't know. Our food labeling is a joke. It's an absolute joke. There are no true guidelines for somebody who has an allergy like us. There's no way to follow what's in our products without knowing what these weirdly named and elaborately long emulsifiers are or do. And that's what they are. They're emulsifiers. Just like gluten. It's, another way to keep things together and texture pleasant. So, 4 days ago, I was back in the hospital. I thought I had it together. I thought, okay, I'm not going to eat out. That's off the table. No eating out. No eating anywhere except for food from my grocery store. So I said, okay. Every night I've cooked. Every single meal I've eaten, I have cooked, or it's been fruit. That's been it. But I didn't realize that my cough drops were making me sick. And I didn't realize that my Zyrtec was making me sick because I was taking the cough drops to deal with the symptoms from my Zyrtec hurting my throat and keeping me in a mild state of anaphylaxis. I didn't realize that all the sauces, barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, pickle relish, tartar sauce, all the things that make vegetables taste good. I know I'm struggling here. I'm a meat and potatoes girl. If you go back and watch my old videos, you'll hear me say I'm not a fan of vegetables. I don't want to be a vegan. So I'm a vegan. Monday I started to feel bad. I'd really been feeling bad already. My throat had been extra swollen, and my tongue, and I had lacerations in the back of my throat. That's my allergy. It's immediate. When I eat something I'm not supposed to have, within 2 to 3 bites of that food product, I immediately start having cuts on the roof of my mouth and the back of my throat, and my throat swells. I get very hoarse. My tongue swells, and then my chest gets tight. And as long as I stop eating after the first 2 or 3 bites there, I'm good. I don't have to use my EpiPen. But if I took it any further than that, then I would need to inject and go. So when I realized what was happening to me, that I was in this mild state of anaphylaxis and this wasn't normal, that this wasn't passing for something that I was doing inappropriately, I started Googling my stuff. So I Googled my Zyrtec, came back with lactose in it. Googled my cough drops that I use to soothe my throat and soothe some of that anaphylaxis, because it feels like somebody's burning up. There's fire in my throat. There's a fire pit. There's, it's a burning, awful, uncomfortable place that I go to, okay? So I was using cough drops, which I made a whole video about it. Anyway, yeah. When I realized what was happening, I wanted to go to the emergency room. It took me 3 days to go. No one seems to know or understand my allergy here, or how to treat it, or what I can and cannot have.